range is 30 yards, 6 arrows in your own time. You make amends.
Once a tool for hunting and survival, or for battle and defending a castle from being overcome, the bow and arrow have more of a place in history than in regular use today. But helping to keep the sport of archery alive, shires worldwide in the Society for Creative Anachronism include archery in some of their medieval reenactments and events. Here in Hilliers, Don and Bernice Fawthorpe host regular archery events, including their annual Golden Arrow tournament.
That's been my favourite ever since I was a kid. Archery wasn't very prevalent when I first joined 12 years ago, although there had been archers around the area, but for some reason it had seemed to diminish in popularity.
This round, it's 1 arrow in each of the corner squares.
So I started shooting out back here, then I got a few other people interested, and then when I did get into the SCA, I sort of moved along a little further and we got quite a group going.
They call their home Coombeck, and they're a part of the larger Central Islands Shire of Heartwood. With a few tents, banners and crests, a field for archery, and a creatively redesigned old barn, the age of chivalry is well reflected here.
We've lived here about 20 odd years now, and when we stopped running the few sheep that we did, we decided to turn the top of the barn into a small feast hall. We try and set the stage so we sort of feel that we are in that era as much as we can these days, you know. But the barn was quite a nice little project, and it's turned out very well, I think.
The setting is complemented nicely by the costumes the guests wear, and the scene is truly set for a step away from the modern world.
It takes you away from the nowadays craziness.
That escapism, that daydream, the fact that you can go out and be someone you're not for a day. You can be the valiant knight who rescues the lady in distress, or you can be the lady in distress, or you can be the great warrior. You can really have that kind of fantasy, and it's just for a day, and it gives you that escapism that I think we all look for.
Good friendship, good food, smart minds. If there's something you want to know about the medieval life, you talk to somebody, someone within the group will have the answer.
I've always been interested in the medieval times. Archery is just one thing I'm pretty good at.
It's basically a competition against yourself. Every time you try and do better on your own score. And if you can beat somebody else at the same time, it's a bonus.
Though archery is the main activity here in Coombeck, the Society for Creative Anachronism has many different ways to escape to medieval times.
If you want to be a heavy fighter, I'll get you in contact with the heavy fighters. If you want to do archery, I'll get you in contact with them. If you want to just sit and drink some wine, we have feasts you can go to, and it lets you play out a lot of your fantasies. You can't tell me that no woman on the inside likes to dress up like a lady and have fair knights run around and do chivalric things. It's just a lot of fun, and it's good, wholesome family entertainment, and it allows you to go out and live kind of a dream for a day.
In Coombeck, out in Hilliers, I'm Derek Johnstone.